Pack your bags. Archangel Michael says it is urgent. This is my third and last warning. Something unexpected and dangerous will happen tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. If you skip this, God says this message is our last hope to save you. Please don't skip. This is not a joke. Open it immediately right now as you are reading this. Behind the scenes, the world is changing. It was so sudden and strong that only heaven could have sent a message. This isn't just any video. It's not just another thing you can scroll past. The third and last warning comes from Archangel Michael himself. God says this message is the only way to save you. At 9:31 a.m., there will be a shift tomorrow. Most people won't be able to see it, but its effects will be clear. A wave will hit both the physical and spiritual worlds at the same time. A lot of people will wake up to anger, fear, and chaos. You won't, though, if you stay here and listen. You will be protected, guided, and ready. That's why you shouldn't skip this. The message from Archangel Michael is short and important. Get your things together. There's more to it than just your stuff. It means your faith, your mind, and your heart. In every way, you are being asked to get ready. This is about putting yourself under God's protection before something unexpected happens. You are welcome to stay safe. Now is the time to do something before it's too late. Think about what happens right before a big storm. The sky is quiet. While people laugh and aren't paying attention, winds are forming above the clouds. There is lightning nearby, and it's going to rain soon. People who got ready and listened will make it through the storm. Those who didn't should not. That's why this moment is important. Heaven is trying to get in touch with you because you are reading these words right now. This is not a mistake. This is how you align. You have a chance that many people will never get. Don't get rid of it right now. Say this out loud. It's okay, I'm ready and safe. I have cover. Enter Amen. 2549 in the space below, or write it down somewhere. That number is a code for good luck. It means that God is getting ready to protect you spiritually and is the first gate to that protection. And type, I receive 8713. Right now, if you feel this message pulling at you deep down. This is how you claim the second blessing, which is to align with the shield of protection from Archangel Michael. Do not leave. Do not miss the most important revelation, the one that Archangel Michael says will reveal everything at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow. Will be shown at the end of this message series. You will miss it if you leave now. Follow me. Do not leave until the end. It's important for your safety. If you are still here, it means you know how serious things are getting. A lot of people don't pay attention to spiritual signs because they think they will come in the form of thunder, lightning, or the voice of angels. However, God's way has always been mysterious. It has always been hidden, but those who can hear and see it have always been able to find it. You weren't just thrown here by chance. There's a change in you, and Archangel Michael wants you to pay attention, because tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the veil between what can be seen and what can't be seen will shake. He did not use symbols to send his message. It is literal. A big event is about to happen that will shake people to their core. Now is your chance to stay safe. There are a lot of people who may be wondering why this is so important and why they are being told over and over again not to skip, walk away, or treat this like entertainment. It's easy to answer. Michael, the Archangel, doesn't come to mess around. He only shows up when the battle is almost over. He is the angel who stands between light and darkness and fights the evil forces that try to get into people's lives. When he talks this strongly, it means that the hour is almost here, which is a dangerously close time. That's why the title of this message is Urgent, Pack Your Bags. There is more to this than just a call to get things. It's a notice to leave spiritually. Sirens sound and warnings are heard all through the streets when bad things are about to happen in a city. This is your siren right now. Can you hear it? This is your alert. Feel it. It's an easy call. Prepare. Get your heart ready. Cleanse your spirit and get in line with what heaven says. Stop and say this if you believe these words. I will listen to what God says. I'm ready. Then type Amen 2549 to bring the next wave of good luck into your life. You get one step closer to safety and divine protection every time you speak and do something. Still, this is the truth. This won't bother most people. They'll think it's just another voice, video, or warning. They're going to laugh. They are going to fire. They're going to mean. They will remember when the alarm goes off tomorrow morning. It's too late now, though. Don't be one of them. Hold on, please. Pay attention until the end, because Archangel Michael said that the hidden key to protection would be shown in the last part of this series. You need to do something else too. Don't keep this message to yourself. If you feel the fire of urgency in your heart and think this word is important, then share it. Get it out there. Tell other people to read, listen, and get ready. Heaven's message is too big for one person to handle. It has to echo. It needs to reach as many people as possible before the time comes. Right now, I want you to help this message get around by clicking like. Spread the word so that others can be warned. And leave a comment to let everyone know that you are responding. The things you do aren't just digital. In a spiritual way. This is how you say, I won't be quiet when God speaks. Remember this. People laughed at the warnings during the time of Noah until the floods came. In Lot's time, angels yelled for people to run away, but they didn't until fire fell. Now is the time for you to choose which side of history you will support. Don't wait until it starts shaking to believe. Now is the time to believe, act, and get ready. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Haven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. What does it mean to prepare? As Archangel Michael said, those who prepare will not fear. Those who align will not fall. Lifting your faith above doubt, letting God guide you with an open heart, and not letting fear or other things pull you away are what it means. It means pledging your allegiance to God and letting His angels protect you. That's why this is the last and third warning you get, not the first or the second. The third, when heaven does the same thing 3 times, it's sealed. It is over. It's important. Believe in God even more. To get the second level of protection, type, I receive 8713. Do not think twice. When you write, talk, or agree on something, it opens spiritual doors that words alone can't describe. Now let me say this. Tomorrow's danger is not a coincidence. It's been building up little by little, because people make choices, ignore signs, and are cocky enough to think they are in charge. At 9:31 a.m., that pride is going to break. People will understand how weak human power is. Aligned people, on the other hand, won't give up, because they will already be safe. For those who follow them, heaven is still in charge and will always protect them. This is something that the rest of us are just starting to understand. Follow me all the way to the end. Don't even think about skipping, because the last revelation is the one that protects you. It's not just another phrase or line, so you won't want to miss it. This is the last key that will lock you inside Archangel Michael's shield. That's why I'm asking again before we go any further. Share this and leave a comment with your answer. Making an engagement is a way to say that you are awake, listening, and not going to be caught off guard. The world will ask you tomorrow why you are calm while everyone else is freaking out. You will remember this moment. You'll remember that you paid attention, believed, and did something. Do not go. Don't skip. The more important truths are still to come, and each one will make you more ready for what tomorrow brings. This is not making people scared. This is not mind reading. This keeps you safe. This is kindness. This is God's hand reaching out to you through the message from Archangel Michael. You are one of the few people who were meant to hear it, because you are still here. Do not sleep. Get ready. Do not leave until the end. Just the fact that you are still here makes you unique. You are getting closer to understanding what other people will only understand after it is too late. With every second you stay and every word you read, you are reading the third part of the message on purpose. There is still talk from heaven. Still be careful. Still protecting you before the storm hits. What is coming is not just a small problem or an inconvenience. There is a storm in the shadows, one that has been growing in the background while everyone else has been busy. It's what Archangel Michael calls a convergence. It happens when many spiritual, physical, and emotional events happen at the same time and cause a shockwave. He says, tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the convergence will manifest. Some will feel it as a sudden shift in their lives, doors closing, relationships breaking, finances shaking. Others will experience it as a literal event in their city or country, a tangible sign of something changing. But for all, it will be a moment of decision. In that moment, you will either be protected or exposed. That is why you are here. That is why the warnings have been sounding. There are 3 stages to a hidden storm. The first stage is silence. The skies look normal. People go about their routines. Nothing seems unusual. This is where we are now. The second stage is the tremor. The subtle feeling that something is wrong, that something is about to happen. Many of you have already felt this. Maybe it came as an unexplainable anxiety, a dream, a restless night, a sudden memory of past warnings. But is the tremor? The third stage is the break. The moment when the unseen becomes seen, when the sky opens, when the rain falls. Tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. is the break. If you doubt, look at history. Every major shift has come with warnings ignored. Noah built the ark while people laughed. Joseph stored grain while Egypt indulged. Lot fled while others hesitated. And every time those who listened were saved, those who didn't weren't. This is your ark moment. This is your Joseph moment. This is your chance to flee before the fire falls. Do not misunderstand this message. It is not about panic. It is about doing. It is about moving yourself into alignment with divine shelter before the shaking begins. Archangel Michael does not want to frighten. He wants to protect. His sword is not only for battle. It is for shielding those under his care. But the shield only extends to those who choose to step under it. You must choose. You must act. You must respond. Speak this aloud now. I will not fear the storm. I will stand under divine protection. Then type Amen 25549 to release the blessing of readiness over your life. This code is not a superstition. It is an act of agreement. Agreement opens doors in the spiritual realm. Every time you agree, you align yourself with heaven's plan. There is also a second step in this part of the message. Archangel Michael has said this: those who claim the shield will not only be protected, they will be positioned to help others. That means that if you are reading this, you are not just being prepared for yourself. You are being called to be a light for others in the coming days. That is why you cannot leave, why you cannot skip, why you must stay until the end. In final part, you will be given a direct instruction from Archangel Michael on how to seal the shield over your life and extend it to your loved ones. Now, take the second step. Type 1, receive 8713 to claim the blessing of positioning. This is the code of leadership and light. The code of being a protector, not just a survivor. By doing this, you are stepping into the role heaven has assigned to you for this hour. Many people will feel the tremor tonight and tomorrow morning. They will text friends. They will post online. They will say something feels off. They will know why. But you will know. You will know because you listened. You will know because you prepared. And when they are in confusion, you will be a voice of calm, a voice of direction, a voice of light. Remember, tomorrow is not the end. It is the beginning of a shift. It is the start of a new spiritual landscape. That is why this is the third and final warning. After tomorrow, everything will look different. For some, the difference will be chaos. For others, the difference will be clarity. Which side you stand on will depend on whether you listen today. Stay until the end. Do not click away. Do not think you can come back later. Heaven's messages are timed. The instructions in the final part are the key that locks the shield. Without them, you will be partially prepared, but not fully covered. Archangel Michael has said those who are present at the end will be sealed. That means there is more coming, more revelation, more direction. Each part of this message is a piece of the shield being built over your life. Skipping is like leaving a wall unfinished during a storm. Stay and the wall will be complete. You have already shown great faith by making it this far. Heaven sees it. Heaven honors it. Heaven is responding to it. Do not stop now. Keep going. Prepare yourself and know this. The hidden storm may be powerful, but it is not stronger than the one who sent this message. God's hand is still over you, still reaching, still calling. The time is short, but the mercy is great. Take it. Act on it. Stay with me until the final part. The key is coming. The shield is waiting. Your protection is at hand. If you are reading these words, then you are still within the window of mercy. Each second you spend here is a second of preparation. The world does not know how close it stands to the edge of a great unveiling. It goes about its routine, its noise, its scrolling, and its distractions. But you, yes, you are standing at the edge of an hour that heaven has been preparing you for. This is not simply another day, another warning, another fleeting voice. This is the fourth stage of the message, and it is here where the veil becomes thinner and the hidden key begins to appear. Archangel Michael's voice is like a trumpet to those who can hear it. His words are not soft suggestions. They are calls to action, to movement, to obedience. He says, "The hour approaches. The window narrows. The decision is near, and at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow the decision point will arrive. You will not be hidden anymore. The storm will break. The convergence will show itself, and the world will be forced to see what it tried to ignore. But for those who listened, for those who prepared, for those who stayed until the end, the storm will not bring destruction but direction. It will not bring fear but clarity. This is why you have been asked to pack your bags. In the previous parts, you learned that this was not just about material belongings, but about spiritual readiness, mental clarity, and alignment with heaven. Now, you must understand that packing your bags is also about leaving behind what cannot go with you into the next season. There are habits, relationships, fears, and doubts that cannot travel with you past 9:31 a.m. They are weights that will hold you back if you try to carry them. This is the hour to drop them, to release them, to let them go. Archangel Michael warns, "The unprepared will cling to what is crumbling and fall with it. The prepared will release and rise." That is why this part of the message is critical. It is here you must decide to let go. Speak this now. I release what holds me back. I take only what God has assigned me. Then type Amen 25, 5, and 49 to seal this declaration. This code is not magic. It is not superstition. It is a spiritual signature. Every time you write it, you are saying to heaven, "I heard. I agreed." Heaven responds. And here's something you need to do right away. Don't keep this message to yourself. It's important that you share this message right away if you feel even a tremor of truth in these words and a sense of urgency as you read them. Make it go farther by liking it. Say something so the outside rhythm lifts it. Get the word out so more people can hear it before the window shuts. You play the trumpet with Archangel Michael every time you share. By leaving a comment, you are telling everyone that you are awake. It's not about numbers on a screen. It's about souls. Every comment, like or share, could be the moment that someone else wakes up and finds their way under the shield of safety. Do not forget how powerful this is. The messages from heaven don't just get around by chance. They spread because people follow them. When you read, share, or comment, you become a messenger yourself. You're no longer just there to listen. You sound the alarm, and heaven listens and rewards those who do this. Here's a secret key. You could feel it getting stronger. At the end, you felt like something good is coming. This is what Archangel Michael said. The full instruction will only be seen by those who wait until the very end. This means that each part you read adds to the shield, but the last and most important lock will not work until the last piece is given. That's why they keep asking you to stay, don't skip. Be very careful with this. Picture a house that has 4 walls but no roof. The storm is coming, but it looks like it's done. You have to build everything. The key that is hidden is not a thing. It's a straight line. That's a state of readiness plus what you're going to do after reading this message. At that point, you will be sealed. At that point, you will no longer just hope for protection. You will be fully under it. As promised, Archangel Michael has brought you to this point. But first, there is one more statement. Say this now. I will not be held up. I'm going to stay awake. I'm going to see this through. Then type, I receive 8, 7, and 3 to get the blessing of stability. This blessing will keep you steady all night as the tremors get stronger. If you don't have it, you might want to forget, doubt, or run away. It will help you stand strong. Also, remember that the storm is not meant to hurt you. It was sent to show. It is sent to sort out the false from the true. What's heavy and what's light? What is short-term and what lasts forever? People who aren't ready will only see chaos. Those who are ready will see a way. You are being led to the path right now. Follow me through to the end. Don't even think about leaving right now. The last instruction is almost here. You're not as far away as you think. At 9:31 a.m., the shift will happen tomorrow, whether you are ready or not. You are stepping into the shield before the storm hits if you stay, read, or do something. Now is your chance. Do not lose it. What comes next in this message will help you find the hidden key. Each part will help you understand better, boost your spirit, and get ready for the hour that's coming up. You're no longer just a listener. You watch over the wall. They also don't sleep when the trumpet sounds. They don't sleep. They stay alert. They stay until the very end, because they know that's when things really matter. Take a deep breath again. Feel the need to act quickly. You have been chosen to stand on the edge of the hour awake, ready, and able to respond to her comment. Recognize this and act like you are ready. The 5th part of this message is now here. You are one of the few people who hasn't left yet. Just that is a sign. Most people have already scrolled past, sure that the warnings aren't true, that nothing can hurt them, and that tomorrow will be just like any other day. But you're not like them. You're awake. You are awake. You are hearing. You will be ready when the hour comes because you are listening. This is what Archangel Michael said. There is always silence in the hours before a big event. The world thinks this quiet is peace, but it's not. It's the quiet before the strike. That quiet is already spreading tonight. If you wait long enough, you can feel it. It feels like the air is heavy. Things move more slowly. You can see and think more clearly now. That's the shake before the break. That's the calm before the storm. And at 9:31 a.m., that silence will end tomorrow. What are you going to do at that time? Archangel Michael doesn't talk about it in terms of this world. This is all he says. A veil will tear, and people who aren't ready will shake. Some people will have a personal crisis, a sudden loss, a change they didn't expect, or a moment of truth they can't avoid. Others will see something public, like a sign, an event, or a change that will have an effect on the people around them. But everyone will know that their lives have been changed by something out of the ordinary. That's why you're here. That's why you're getting ready. The middle of a storm is not when it's the most dangerous. He is the start of it. He is the first wind, the first wave, and the first spark. People make mistakes and freak out at that point because they are scared. But people who have planned ahead don't freak out. They do something. They understand where to put their feet. They understand what to do. They understand who to believe. Putting you in the right place before the first wave hits is what this message does. Say this now. I won't freak out. I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to stand. Then type Amen 2549 to make this statement a part of your spirit. This is not a game of numbers when you speak or write these codes. You are making a promise to heaven by pressing your fingerprint into a covenant. This makes the gates of protection wider over your life. Archangel Michael also said that people who get ready tonight will feel a change before 1931 a.m. It might feel like peace in the middle of chaos. It could be a sudden thought, a dream, a word, or a sign that backs up what you've been reading. This is how heaven works. It shows that it is true, not just warns. Some people can read the signs, but you have to keep an eye out to see them. Now you need to understand this. Tomorrow's danger isn't just for 1 second. It's about what starts at that point. The beginning of a new season means that things that were previously unseen will be seen more often. Spiritual battles will now happen in the real world, and decisions will have stronger effects that happen more quickly. That's why the sword of Archangel Michael is drawn. That's why he sounds the alarm. He's not just trying to get your attention for one day. He wants to set you up for the new year. Now, take the second step on this path. Say this out loud. I will be brave and clear as I walk into this new season. Then type, I receive 87113 to get the courage blessing. You will back down when the shift starts. If you don't have courage, you will be led and protected as you take a brave step forward. Also, don't forget that this message is for more than just you. When you stay, you learn how to not only survive, but also help other people. When the calm breaks down and panic spreads, you will be one of the few people who is still and knows what's going on. People are going to question you. They will come to you for answers, and you will have them not because you are special, but because you paid attention, stayed, and got ready. That's why you can't leave. That's why you can't skip. This whole message is like adding another stone to the base you will stand on tomorrow. If you don't have the full foundation, the storm could carry you away. It will keep you from moving. Archangel Michael has said over and over, those who are present at the end will be sealed. Don't think of this as a story you are reading. Picture yourself building an ark. Every line is a plank. A new nail is driven in with each statement. Every code you type is a different sealant. The ark will be finished and ready for you to step inside by the time we get to the last part. The water will rise at 9:31 a.m., but you will be above it. Take a moment to think about this. Feel how important this hour is. You were shown this way. You were picked to listen. You don't have no power. We haven't forgotten about you. You are being shown the way. God in heaven is still talking, warning, and covering us. But the window is going away. Tomorrow is coming up soon. The day is coming. Watch out. Do not leave until the end. You have been given the chance to stand ready for the first blow. This is the silence before the strike. Don't throw it away. Do not think too little of it. Do not wait. The last instruction is almost here. It's not that far away that the key is. You're still here. You're not alone enough, believe it or not. You've been building up your readiness with every minute you've been there. A lot of people stopped reading. A lot of people didn't answer the call. You stayed, though. You will get something that many others won't get because you stayed. Clear actions, clear steps, and direct preparation. Here is the sixth part of the message. This is where Archangel Michael starts to tell you not only what will happen, but also what you need to do. He states, "The hour of warning is ending. The hour of preparation begins tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. The convergence will manifest. You have heard this again and again, but now you must understand this. Your preparation tonight determines your experience tomorrow. Heaven does not leave its children in confusion. Heaven gives instructions. The difference between those who panic and those who stand is not chance. It is preparation. So, what does packing your bags really mean? Up until now, you have been told it is about readiness. Now you will see how practical that readiness is. It begins with your heart. Tonight, before you sleep, speak forgiveness over those you are holding in your heart. Release anger. Release bitterness. Release fear. These are weights, and tomorrow's shift will expose anything you are still carrying. You cannot cross into a new season holding grudges from an old one. Archangel Michael warns, weights become chains when the wind rises. If you want to center your spirit, drop them now. Take a moment of silence tonight to long for peace and quiet. Say out loud, "I am protected by God. I agree with what God wants." This act of alignment will protect you when things start to shake. The things you do now will build up inside you and keep you steady. After that, get your surroundings ready. Don't get scared. There's no need to hide or store things. It's about being aware. Take a look at your house. Make sure you can get to what you need. Keep the things that are important to you close by. Take your ID, some cash, and a fully charged phone to a quiet place where you can pray or take a deep breath if things get tense tomorrow morning. These actions are small, but they're important. They show heaven that you hear and answer. Now, do your first spiritual thing from this point on. Say this out loud. I'm ready. I have let go of my burdens. I'm standing under the shield. After that, type Amen 415549 to make this statement permanent. This number doesn't come from a myth. It's a seal. It's like stamping a document in heaven's courts every time you write it. This confirms your alignment and starts protection. Archangel Michael also talks about being careful. He says, "Those who watch tonight will understand tomorrow." This means that you should pay attention to signs before 9:31 a.m. There may be signs, numbers, dreams, words, and coincidences that aren't really coincidences that you can feel. Pay attention, note them down. These signs from heaven are there to reassure you that you are not alone, that the warning is real, and that the protection is working. Then there is the call to step in and help. It's not just about you. Pray for your family, friends, and loved ones as you get ready. Say their names out loud. Ask them to cover you. Think of them as being protected by the same shield you are. This is the time to share what you've been given. As Archangel Michael says, those who cover others will be doubly covered. Do not keep it for yourself. Jared, say it out loud and pray it. This part has the second spiritual thing you should do. Say it out loud now. I put a shield of heaven around my loved ones and type 8713 to claim the blessing of extension. This blessing does more than keep you safe. Protection is sent to the people you name and love. Remember that the instructions you are getting are not meant to scare you, but to get you ready. Fear makes you strong and good. The storm isn't the end of the story. At this point, things are being cleared, separated, and shown. Those who are ready will not only make it through, but they will also do very well in the clear skies that follow. That clarity will let you in, point you in the right direction, and show you chances you didn't see before. This is why you are being put in place. Do not think lightly about the time now. 9:31 a.m. isn't just any hour. For Archangel Michael, it was the right choice, because it is a turning point. What is hidden will have to come out when the clock strikes 12. But you will be steady because you have planned ahead. You are going to be safe. You'll be shown the way. Do not leave until the end. This message has many layers, and each one is a cover. The shield is not finished without the last instruction. It's like having a house without a roof. If storm clouds are coming together, don't leave the roof off. If you stay until the very end of the last part, you will be completely sealed tonight. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Take one last quiet moment before bed to say out loud, I am awake. I am ready. I will stand. Feel the weight of those words. They're not empty. They are an announcement, a plan, and a promise. Heaven is paying attention. Heaven is looking down. Heaven is going to answer. You don't have no power. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not by yourself. You were meant to get this message. You are getting ready for a reason. There really is a storm, but so is your safety. Even though the danger is close, you are safe today. Pay attention. Do something. The key is almost here. The last step in sealing is almost here. You've made it this far. Finish the trip. Get the ark together. Come in. At 9:31 a.m., you will stay still while others shake. You've reached the 7th part of this message. You are still here reading line by line, building your shield word by word if you do. Most people have already left. That's not a mistake. Haven only draws people who are ready to listen, get ready, and act. You're here because you were picked to understand something that most people won't. It's time to show what the warnings are really about. Now is the time to talk about why the storm is coming. This is what Archangel Michael said. Storms don't just happen. They are made from actions that were reinforced by not being cared for. What is going to happen at 9:31 a.m.? Tomorrow is not a guess. It's not just a random turn of events. It comes from seeds that were planted a long time ago. People have been living in darker and darker shadows. Greed, lying, violence, and taking attention away. It's getting so dark now that the spiritual and physical worlds are pressing against each other. The sound of that pressure about to let go is the warning you are reading now. Picture a dam that stops a big river. Cracks appear slowly over years as the water rises. At the base of the dam, people laugh, fish, and build houses while ignoring the small streams that come through the cracks. Then one day the pressure gets too high and the dam breaks in an instant. That's what you are about to see. For years the cracks have been there. At 9:31 a.m., a part of the dam will break. For some, it will show up as personal crises, financial collapses, sudden fights, or the revelation of secrets. For some, it will show up as events that have a big impact on whole communities or countries. But for everyone, it will be a moment of making things clear. This isn't meant to scare you. This is meant to set you free. Michael, the Archangel, warns. But he also gets ready. He doesn't leave those who listen in the dark. He tells them where to stand, what to do, and how to keep going. This is what he is telling you now. The storm is both a punishment and a blessing. Illusions are being torn apart. It gets rid of things that can't go on. You can leave what is false behind and stand in what is true. Those who fight the storm will feel how bad it is. Heaven will feel like freedom to those who align with it. Say this now. I won't fight what heaven is showing me. I will have faith as I go through it. Then type Amen was a Joe to make this a part of your life. This code tells heaven, I accept the truth. I will not hide from it. Heaven responds to those who agree with its truth. Archangel Michael also tells us that tomorrow will be a very peaceful day for those who understand why. People around you will be asking, why is this happening? What does this mean? But you will already know. You will know what's going on. It's power in context. It puts panic in its proper place. It turns fear into a plan. And now you're getting that background so you can stand. This storm is also about you. It will show you your doubts, habits, fears, and loyalties that you have been hiding. This is not meant to make you feel bad. It's meant to set you free. Everything on you that can't go with you into the next season will fall away when the veil tears. That's why you were told to pack your bags, not just to get ready, but also to leave. These weights have been loosened by every statement you've made and line of code you've typed. Even though the warnings are getting stronger, you may already feel a lightness and a strange peace. There it is, proof that it works. Do the second step in this part now. Say something out loud. I look forward to heaven's cleansing. The truth will not scare me. After that, type I receive 8,743 to get the blessing of coming out. This blessing doesn't come around very often. It means being able to stay calm when everything that was hidden is shown. The ability to see clearly while shock makes other people blind. If you don't have it, you might get lost. It will make you walk like you are being led by light. Also, understand this. The storm isn't over yet. It's a way in. What happens after 9:31 a.m.? It won't be all dark. It will be a time of new clarity, new opportunities, and new alignments for those who got ready. Things that were blocked will open up all of a sudden. Paths that were hidden will show up. You will meet the people you need to meet. The shaking will make room for what heaven is going to build. The shield of Archangel Michael is now being raised because of this. It's not only to keep you safe, but also to get you ready for the new season after the storm. Follow me through to the end. The last instruction, the key you've been waiting for, is still on the way. You can't finish your preparation without it. Your safety is sealed with it. You're not as far away as you think. The lock that shuts the shield around you will be given to you in the last parts of this message. Think about the reason for the storm tonight. Get rid of fear. Let go of your anger. Have faith that what's coming won't destroy you, but will help you. You were not called to be a victim, but to keep an eye on things as a guide, as someone who can help others get back on their feet when things get rough. You've reached the end. Don't give up right now. Don't skip. The last step in sealing is almost here. The day is awake. Get ready. Stay in the present. Heaven still has something to say. We are now in the 8th part of the revelation, which means we are well into this message. If you're still reading, that means you care about what I say. You were picked to not only hear the warning, but also get stronger after it. A lot of people stop where they feel scared. They hear about storms, shaking, and danger, so they run away. But you're no longer afraid. You are moving into a place of understanding and empowerment, where you will not only make it through the storm, but also stand tall after it. As Archangel Michael has said, the shield does more than just protect. It also trains people to be warriors. Can you understand what this means? You can crouch in the dark and wait for bad things to happen, because this message has not been sent. It was given to you so that you can rise in light, ready to lead, guide, and carry strength when others fall. At 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, the veil will tear and a storm will hit, but you will stay strong while everyone else shakes. You're not the only one who feels that steady. It's for everyone who looks at you in shock. In the storm, you will be a sign of hope. Think about what happens when lightning strikes the sky. Everything is lit up for a moment. Some people see things they didn't see before. That's how tomorrow will be. What has been hidden will be shown by the lightning from heaven. And because of that, a lot of people will feel lost, confused, or even scared. You will be ready, though. You'll feel calm. It will be clear to everyone that you are protected. Say this now. I'm not just going to live. I am going to stand up. I'll be in charge. Then type them in 25549 to show that you are one who rises after the storm. You're getting closer to being a warrior every time you say these words. The Archangel Michael has talked to you. This is where your trip changes. Up until now, the focus has been on getting ready, letting go of burdens, standing under protection, and getting in line with heaven. It's now more broad, though. You are being set up as a light, a guide, or a messenger. That's why you were asked to stay and also share, comment, and get the word out. What you do has a bigger effect on people than you think. Like a signal in a world full of noise, you are important when storms are going on. The ones who rise will carry authority beyond their years, says Archangel Michael. This means that the shield will give you power even if you feel unqualified, uncertain, or small. Heaven doesn't wait for perfect people to be in charge. It makes people who want to do it stronger, and you've shown that you're willing by staying here, listening, and doing something. You won't die in the storm. It will show you. The showing that scares other people will position you. People will see loss where you see clarity. People will see chaos where you see order. People will see endings where you will see beginnings. In this picture, the storm changes. It takes away false beliefs and gives sight to those who are ready. That is what you are getting ready for right now. Do the second thing this part says to do. Say something out loud. I'm willing to play the part of light. I'm going to shine in the storm. And type, I receive 8,713 to get the blessing of power. This blessing will give you a mantle, that makes you a spiritual leader, that people will see even if they can't explain it. They will trust you, and you will not let them down because heaven will speak through you. Make sure you understand this. Storms don't end when the wind stops. I'll end with a clear. The skies look different now that the winds are gone. The air is clean after it rains. The ground is clean now that it has been shaken. That is going to happen. After 9:31 a.m., the world will be a little different, and it will be your job to help other people get used to it. This isn't a bother. It's an honor. That's why this message was sent to you. Still, none of this happens by itself. You have to pick it. You have to get it. You need to claim it. That's why you are asked over and over to speak, write, and declare. Heaven reacts to things you do, not just what you think. Faith that doesn't lead to action is empty, but faith that does lead to action moves mountains, opens doors, and builds shields. Your involvement doesn't mean nothing. It's a key to heaven. Follow me through to the end. The secret clue. The last key that locks your shield and completes your role is about to appear. You can't finish your preparation without it. You will not only be covered tomorrow, but you will also be given a job. The promise you are moving toward comes from Archangel Michael. Those who endure to the last word will carry the seal of light. Don't give up. Don't skip. Don't think you can finish later. The time is important. You are being placed one moment at a time, word by word. I think about this change. You're not just getting ready to survive. You are getting ready to come out tomorrow. At 9:31 a.m., the storm won't be the end of you. It will be a sign of your coming out. People who made fun of you, ignored you, or laughed will remember how steady you were. They will remember that you were ready and know that the shield from heaven is real. You're almost there. The key is close by. The seal is ready. Watch out. Get ready. Do not sleep. You were picked to do more than just stay alive. You have been picked to rise. You've reached the 9th part of this important message. Take a moment to think about that. A lot of people never get this far. They go by. They make fun of. They fire. Or they gave up in the middle. Not you, though. You have stayed. You have been strong. In light of this, you are now at the threshold of the final revelation. It's getting closer than ever to the hidden key and the sealing instructions from Archangel Michael. But there is one more watch to finish before you get it. The Archangel Michael calls this the last watch. In the past, watchmen stayed up all night on city walls. They split the night into shifts called watches. The last watch was the darkest. The one right before dawn, when restlessness was at its worst. It was also the most important because the enemy often attacked when the city was most worn out. That's where you are in the last watch. You are on guard as the night gets darker, but dawn is coming soon. The veil will tear tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. You already know this. That phrase has been used over and over in this message. Now you need to understand what it really means. The veil being torn is more than just a warning of danger. It's the time of exposure. What is not true will be shown. Things that are hidden will be found. What has been hidden will be found out. This revealing will feel like a fall for some. It will feel like freedom to some. You, because you stayed, will know for sure that what heaven said was true all along. Archangel Michael said, "Those who make it to the last watch will see with eyes that can't be fooled." That is exactly what this moment is for. You are getting ready to not only make it through the storm, but also live through it. To understand what other people can't. Even though the world is shaking with chaos, you will be calm. Being clear will keep you safe. It will also make you a light for the people around you. Say this now. I will stay through the last watch. I'm not going to turn away. After that, type Amen 25549 to confirm your membership in the Covenant of Endurance. Do not ignore this action. Each claim, line of code, and word you type is like putting oil in a lamp. In the dark, it keeps the flame going. The lamp blinks without it. It makes the lamp shine brighter, and tomorrow, when most people are asleep, your lamp will still be on. Focus is also checked on the last watch. Tonight and tomorrow morning, things will try to pull you away. You might have strong urges to put down what you're reading right away and move on to something simpler, less serious, or more fun. Just see this for what it is. Pushing back. When you're almost done sealing the shield, the shadows will try to pull you back even more. That's why you need to keep going. That's why you need to stay until the end. It's like a family building an ark from scratch, plank by plank, says Archangel Michael. Those who leave in the final watch leave the ark half built. As the days went by, they built the walls, the roof, and the doors, but they stopped just before putting pitch over the cracks. The ark sinks when it rains. This is what will happen to those who give up now. The last seal is the only thing they don't have. Don't be that person. Do the second thing this part says to do. Say it out loud. I'm going to stay awake until the end. I'm going to see the last key. Then type I receive 8713 to get the blessing of having the strength to keep going. The blessing is very important. When you're tired, it gives you strength to keep going. When distractions come up, it gives you clarity to keep going. And when doubts whisper, it gives you courage to hold on. It will help you finish the journey. You might not be able to fully seal your shield without it. Know this. The storm at 9:31 a.m. isn't meant to break you. It's meant to show who you are. As part of that revelation is your ability to keep going. A lot of people will fall because they can't last, but you will stand because you chose to. Because you stayed awake during the last watch, you will not be swept away. The most important thing is about to happen. The secret instruction will be shown in the next part, the 10th part. That piece of writing is the key. You have been getting ready for this act, which seals everything. You can't use your shield without it. With it, no one will be able to touch you under heaven's cover. That's the reason you can't stop here. Because of this, you can't click away, leave, or wait. For the last watch, you need to be very alert. Tonight, keep this truth in mind. You're not weak. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not by yourself. God has purposely brought you to this point in time. Angel Michael has been with you through every word, and he won't leave you now. The shield is almost done. The ark is almost ready. It's almost time for the seal. Z is awake. Get ready. Follow me through to the end. What you've been waiting for is coming next. They'll show you the secret key. The shield will close around you. It will show that you were one of the few who listened, stuck with it, and didn't give up. There really is a storm, but you are safe. You are about to be sealed, but the unveiling is coming soon. Don't stop now. It's almost time for the last word. You've reached the end. That's it. The time that Archangel Michael has been getting you ready for. These are the warnings you have already heard. The call was heard. You stayed through the shaking. You made it through the last watch. Right now, the hidden key is being given to you because you didn't skip, you stayed, and you listened. This is the sealing instruction. Do this before 9:31 a.m. to close the shield over your life. Tomorrow, the last words of Archangel Michael are simple but powerful. Protect yourself with the light of God's love. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit out community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Don't just read, say something. Do not just say do it. That's the key that was hidden. It's not a spell or a ritual. It is a choice. Now is your chance to line up with heaven's covering. Tonight, all the things you've said, typed, and done add up to one thing. You're no longer just a listener. You have agreed to follow through on a promise. Here is the step by step. Take a moment of peace before you go to sleep tonight. Place yourself somewhere still and stand or sit. Close your eyes. Say out loud, "I protect myself and my family with the light of God's love. I align with heaven. At 9:31 a.m., I will stand up, not shook." Say it 3 times. It's helpful to picture a bright shield rising around you and covering every part of your life. Every time you say it. This isn't just making up stories for fun. It's faith put into action. Heaven reacts to faith that is put into action. Type Amen 25:549 when you're done to finish the seal. This is the code for stopping. The signature that says, "You have fully stepped into protection." And then type, "I receive 8:7 to bring the blessing of strength and endurance into tomorrow's hour." Right now, these 2 codes are your guides. Heaven has seen how hard you've worked. Heaven has seen what you've done. You are now sealed under the cover of heaven. Those who stand in the last watch and seal themselves in light will rise after the storm, said Archangel Michael. That's you now. You are ready for more than just tomorrow. You are ready for what comes after tomorrow. You will be safe, clear, steady, and ready to help others when you wake up. That's your calling. That's why they brought you here. Don't fight tonight. Do not be scared of 9:31 a.m. There you will be when it comes. You'll be taken care of. You'll be shown the way. And when the storm is over, you'll rise like someone who was marked by heaven, a light in a world that needs direction. The key has been given. There is no more to seal. This is your chance. This is your miracle. In the spiritual world, I want you to finish the job. You can write these words in the comments if you want to. My wonder is here. I get it now. It's not I hope it comes. Or maybe one day. The claim is that it is yours, an act of faith that makes happen what God has already approved. The people who watch over you know this. Your blessing stays put. Since you stayed until the end, heaven is now waiting for your answer. Right now, write it down and take what is already yours. Before you leave, do one more thing. It will improve everything you got tonight even more. Share this message and let everyone know about this big step forward. Finally, beloved, if you haven't already, I need you to do something that will change everything from now on. Help us out and use the special link we've put in the comments right now to join this prophetic community and stay in touch with divine messages. The fastest way to make sure you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are meant just for you. Your miracle has already begun. There are angels ready in heaven to help. Right now, before we finish this moving story, let's think about this important truth. This message wasn't found by accident. This message comes straight from Archangel Michael to you. He is reaching out and inviting you to join a safe, high vibrational group where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This holy rule is very easy to understand, but it can make a huge difference in your life. They will not only bless you, they will multiply and flow into every part of your life if you follow them. You can get early access to powerful content and divine insights that aren't available to everyone if you accept this invitation right now and join our community through the link that was pinned. You can now go into a holy place where you will get spiritual help, unwavering support, and quick progress toward your destiny. Don't miss this holy moment of your life's journey. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. Use the special link that was pinned in the comments to support us and join our community right away. This is the only way to be sure you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are meant to improve and strengthen your life. The pinned comment has the special link to join our community and help this divine work. So if you want to deepen your connection, look there. Your support, attention, energy, and being there already mean a lot. Join us right now by taking the first step. Your plenty is waiting. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.